Hey, what's up, friends? What's up, artists? My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist, and I'm here to share with you my 3 top ways that I use to stay inspired, okay, as an artist. How do I do it? A lot of artists have asked me, man, how do you stay inspired? I try to show up, and it's just difficult. I don't know. I don't have a real reasons to show up sometimes. I feel like I'm in an artist block. Some artists express that to me. Well, I'm going to share with you my 3 top ways. I believe that every artist has 3 bank accounts. And no, I'm not talking about money. I'm sure that you have that one too, but that's not what I'm talking about. I believe that every artist has 3 bank accounts. This is something that I tapped into a while back. And I started really paying attention to it. So these are the 3 bank accounts that I believe every artist has. Number 1, the show up ability bank. Number 2, the idea bank. Okay, and number 3, the emotional bank. And I'm going to explain to you real brief what I mean by these 3 banks. Okay, the show up ability bank is a bank that you need to keep full, that you need to show up every single day. As a matter of fact, you need to try to keep every single one of these banks, every one of these 3 banks full. The show up ability bank is the one that, man, I don't feel like showing up. It doesn't matter. Go one day, the next one, and the next one. Why? Because you're going to start getting ideas out of that. Just by simply showing up, you're going to start getting ideas. And it's going to keep your muscle memory sharp, okay? So you need to have that one. If you don't even show up, there's no way you're going to paint. Number 2, you need the idea bank. A lot of artists don't realize this, but you very much, you exhaust your ideas. That's really what happens to a lot of us. You exhaust your ideas. You start looking at the same photographs, at the same idea books, at the same websites. When everybody does this. You're starting to hit a ceiling of, man, I don't know what to paint, and then you start going on Google or whatever, and all of a sudden you go and visit the same places, so you don't have any new ideas. Okay, you don't have any new ideas to gather. So what I recommend is start looking at different stuff. Start listening to different music. Start listening, viewing different art. Because as artists, we're sponges. And what you need to do is you need to switch. You need to kind of pivot from the same ideas that you're used to. So the idea bank needs to stay fresh. Okay, you need to keep it as full as you can, but fresh. This includes all kinds of things, textures, different mediums. You need to keep that idea bank full. And fresh, okay? Fresh is a very important thing here. New stuff that you're not used to. And number 3, the emotional bank. Okay, a lot of us have a hard time showing up because our emotions are not there. I feel sad today. I don't want to show up. I had an argument with my partner yesterday, and now I feel like shit. I don't want to show up. Well, boo-hoo, show up. But if your emotional bank is very low, you need to start practicing some sort of meditation, a little bit a day. You need to write down on a gratitude journal, what are you grateful for? You need to start practicing some of the emotional intelligence stuff, some of the inner work, a little bit of that. If you can, a lot, I don't know. But you need to keep that on check. That emotional bank is so important because if you feel down and sad and whatnot, it's going to affect you all over the place. This is why I believe these are the 3 most important ways to stay inspired. I think that there are plenty more that people say, well, I do this and I do that. These are my 3 top ways to stay inspired, okay? Show up, okay? Add to your idea bank and keep on check your emotional bank. Your emotional bank. Everything that toxic people, get them out of your life. Toxic TV, media, get it out of your life. Get out of your life because it's hurting your emotional bank. And in order, those of you who are artists, especially the full-time artists, well, everybody's artists who's watching this, but especially the full-time artists, you know how important your emotions are because it just is. They're very important. You need to keep them. You need to be aligned, at ease, at peace, and not stress. Not stress. Stress artists have a hard time creating work. So there it is, guys. My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist, and I hope this helped. Take care, guys. If you like this, share with a friend. I don't know. Whatever. All right? Peace.